success that we have seen, Deepika Padukone, Alia Bhatt, Zoya Akhtar, everybody says that comes when you get some kind of support. Have you at any stage during your journey in film industry, not just Bollywood, but down south as well, felt that perhaps you needed a mentor, someone who could hold your hand through?
There are days that you may feel like that, but not really. Like I said, that when I started, I didn't know that you need a mentor. So I didn't even know that you have to be in Bombay to get work in Bombay, And support could be, I think what you truly need is support. Now, whether that comes from the industry or comes from your family, it doesn't matter. And I had immense support from my family. I mean, they never told me that, you have only this much time, or there was no pressure on me. And I think that sort of a comfort coming from people who you truly love gives you a sense of belief in yourself, and then you just go all out. Like, I'm really telling you, I had not an iota of doubt that I will not be able to make it without help. So I thought, I'm auditioning, I'll crack it. As simple. And the simpler you keep your thoughts, I think the simpler it turns out to be.
And is this the best time to be in Indian cinema or Indian television industry, if I say it? Because there are OTTs and there are a number of roles which are women-centric.
Absolutely. I think it's a great time because the kind of scripts that are being written, the roles that are being written, you see so many women actually shouldering films. And it's amazing. And the audiences are sort of, giving them love. I think that's most important.
And Rakul, since you have worked in both the cinemas, although everything should be coming under the larger umbrella of Indian cinema rather than Bollywood, Southern cinema, when you look at the successes that has been associated with South recently, RRR, Bahubali, Pushpa, do you at some stage think that perhaps it's good that you can, perhaps navigate both the worlds very beautifully?
Of course, it feels great that you've been a part of the southern cinema, whether it's Telugu films or Tamil films. When I was working there before I forayed into Bollywood, I was immensely blessed again to work with the likes of, today you're talking about Pushpa, whether it's Sukumar sir as a director, or Allu Arjun, Mahesh Babu, Ram Charan, NTR. So I had worked with all of them. And it makes me feel great that, I've seen the sensibility of that cinema. I am doing this. Today, there's more experience that I have when it comes to two schools of cinema. So it feels great to be a part of both.
So there is an evident north-south divide.
We create the divide. There is no divide. Internationally...
Hindi, non-Hindi divide.
I don't agree in it. I don't believe in it because I'll tell you, we as... whether media or actors, are the only people who have this conversation. As audiences, they want to watch a good film. A good film could be a Hollywood film, a good film could be a Marathi film, or a Punjabi film today, or a South film. I think the boundaries are so blurred that the audiences don't really care as long as the film is good.
So when you pick up any script, what is the idea that goes on in your mind? Is it about the production? What is the scale? Or is it about the content, and what will be your role?
It's a permutation combination of everything, a couple of things. Sometimes it's about the actor who's in the film. I'll be very honest, sometimes you want to work with certain people. Sometimes it's the director that you want to work with. Sometimes it's the role that really excites you, and you're like, this is something I really want to do. So it's always a permutation combination. There's some gut feeling that goes in you and says, chalo, ye to karna hai,
Okay. So let's continue this conversation with three women achievers. All of them are